So, what would be a telltale sign for a guy to show that he's into you? When are you like, oh shit, this guy's into me? Like
The attention. It doesn't even have to be physical, but just noticing little things that he would do. Like if I was like, sometimes I'd be at a restaurant and I would notice the guy would put certain things, like give me a napkin if he saw that I needed a napkin, or like refill my drink for me out of nowhere. Oh. And he wasn't doing for anyone else.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. So if it was like,
did I refill my drink?
No.
Initially, I would do all those things because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. Normally.
Like shit, am I putting out the wrong message out there? You know what I mean?
The punchline is important.
Yo, Jay's fucking.
Yo, all these guys.
This guy's thirsty.
Yeah.
What do you do?
It's like he wiped my mouth for me. No. Yeah, no. It's only if I could feel that his attention was really focused on me, I get uncomfortable.
Okay.
And that's when I'm like, I need to make it obvious.
Right.
I'm not interested.
Isn't it strange how like you can tell right away when he's passing that line of like being a friend and like kind of making a move on you, that you can tell right away your instinct's like, okay, I need to like turn this off. And whereas guys, it's like you don't know if the girl is being too friendly or not.
Yeah.
Like if she's just friendly or she's actually feeling me.
Yeah.
Like why is it so hard for guys to like differentiate that?
Because I second guess myself all the time. It's like, yo, is she just being nice or is this like game right now?
I personally, I don't think that that's gonna be a gender thing, like between it's just easier for guys or easier for girls. I think that it deals with experience in terms of how much attention you got when you were younger, right? Because if you because even guys who are who have a certain look, sometimes when they were younger, girls just approach them, so they know how to read when a girl is like really interested in them, and same with girls. But guys and girls who didn't have that kind of attention or didn't really go out and do that when they were younger, it's like I think it kind of ripples to when they get older, where they become more shy. They're not completely secure of the rejection, right? Because it's with both guys and girls. Like I've seen that with both guys and girls.
I guess I didn't think of it like far back enough to.
Because maybe you just know a lot of beautiful girls, so you know what I mean. Like you can see how easy it is for them to like read the room and see.
That's a good point actually.
But I think that it happens with both because like it's just with experience, like how comfortable you are with yourself and how secure you are with yourself, either with the rejection or with the confidence, just approaching people.
Right.
That's a good point.
But I find like girls like friend zone a guy because they kind of know they want to get with them, and like they kind of string that along a little bit. Like they know, but then they still keep them around.
Yeah.
Is it like a confidence booster or like they're just like you
just like to play games?
Yeah.
I think it's okay, like how you guys have that definition of a douchebag.
Niggas tryna get at me.
Like guys have that definition of being an asshole and a douchebag.
Yeah.
This is the girls' version.
Oh, okay, got you.
You know what I mean? Like this is us being a douchebag. Whereas we kind of have a feeling that the guy kind of likes us and he might do certain things for us.
Yeah.
Right.
We might enjoy that. We might just want to entertain that a little bit.
Right.
I just got my mind blown.
Yeah.
Get a little bit.
That was a great comparison. I had no idea.
Yeah.
That was a great. Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Because girls are still humans. We're still assholes.
Right.
Yeah.
we're still assholes, right?
Yeah.
We just don't. You don't want to admit that too much because, again, traditionally we were raised to believe that girls are just, sweet, serene, perfect little creatures.
Yeah.
We don't poo. We don't do shit like that. We're not stinky.
Yeah.
We're always well groomed.
Yeah.
That's just the facade, man.
Yeah. No.
Yo, makeup covers a lot of things.
Yeah. No,
we're
true.
used to the cover up.
Yeah, because girls for sure. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but they keep like say like they're interested in one guy, and then they'll be like trying to talk to that guy. It's like, oh, this guy's not giving me enough attention. Go to the friend zone guy, and then like talk to him, and then that guy boosts them, and then they feel good again. Fact or no?
Yeah, I think that's true, but I think that's also true with guys. Because guys also talk to a lot. Guys also talk to a lot of girls to get that boost too, right? So I think that's gonna be the same for both.
What was that look?
What do you guys?
I don't do that.
I don't have anyone to do that with.
Yeah.
Right.
You're married.
No, but it's like
No, but like even
before,
yeah.
no, because
I
but the thing
never-
is like because like
never
we're
my
old.
thing.
The thing is like we're older now. When we talk to a girl, we focus on that one girl. And we like, try our best with that one girl.
Yeah.
Right.
Like when she's what she's talking about is like more like a player kind of guy who has
Yeah.
like 6 girls, 10 girls on deck.
Yeah.
You know, he can do that kind of stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah,
that's
like
the difference. You know?
if we're just talking about someone who's very genuine, then like the question will answer itself, because like if you're genuine, you're obviously just gonna focus on the one girl. If she doesn't work out, you're gonna move on to the next girl that makes you feel better,
Yeah.
right? But
Gotcha.
'Cause-
sometimes with girls that's gonna overlap, because at the end of the day, regardless if they say that they don't like attention, every girl likes some kind of attention, even if it's
Of course, yeah.
it doesn't have to be from 10 million people, but it could be just from like 3 or 4. But
I
there's
think
a
everyone
certain
enjoys
there's a
attention,
certain
yeah,
amount of
guy or girl,
attention
yeah.
that everyone appreciates,
Yeah.
and with girls it's just, it is a really nice feeling when a guy admires you, the way you are.
Right.
Even if you don't like him back, sometimes it's just nice to have that kind of attention on the back burner.
Yeah.
Right.
Where it's like, if I message this guy, he's gonna make me feel better today, because he's gonna say something.
Yeah.
He's gonna drop off something for me. Or if he knew I had a bad day, he might.
Yeah. I was never really like that. Like use girls for that. Like use for
Yeah.
I was just like always.
Because at the end of the day, you're not a player. You're a lover, bro.
Yeah.
Like you want to find love, you know. And I think we're like kind of all in the same
Yeah.
boat as well, too.
Yeah.
I guess
Not
you could-
like manipulative people.
Yeah.
You know, like we don't try to be
Yeah.
either, you know.
Yeah, I definitely cannot say any of you.
Yeah. Cause
If I ever witness it, I'd be like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I'm here for a long time, not a good time.
yeah.
This video's gonna have a
So like with those friend zoned like guys, like girls put them in. Why do they act like they're oblivious to their intentions?
Because you feel less bad, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's the answer for this could be on both spectrums, right? Either they want to be kind,
Right.
right? And to them, to be kind is to try to give them certain signals that they're not interested, even if the signal is wrong.
Right.
Okay.
Right? Because
I understand.
the thing is,
Okay.
we also have to remember that not everyone knows how to handle situations like this.
Right.
Not everyone's gonna know the exact answer.
Yeah.
So I might come, like, if you guys might see me as, she's reasonable, she's a cool person, she's so nice. But if a guy was going for me that I was trying to block,
Right.
he might see me as a bitch, because I had to make
Of course.
do that approach to get him to not talk to me. Like I might have
You have to go to that extreme.
yeah,
kind of
be an
thing.
asshole. And and he's like, oh, you led me on, but it's like, how? You're the one that messaged me, but I gave you one word message to try to get you to know
Yeah.
I'm
Like
not interested.
they're just not reading their signs.
Exactly.
properly,
So
yeah.
like it's gonna be, this is very, it all deals with perspective, right? Like how that guy's gonna interpret my actions.
Right.
Because to me, my actions might be telling me, oh, I'm not giving him any attention. But to him, it might be like, oh, she messaged me in the morning. She must think of me when she wakes up. It's like,
Yeah.
no, it was convenient for me to
She
message you
wants
back.
me.
She eyeing me like a nigga don't exist. Girl, I know you want this.
Like it might just be like, I just had that time at 10 a.m. to message you
Yeah.
back. But I didn't wake up and think of you.
That's interesting.
Have you guys ever been friend zoned?
Yes.
I used to party up in that bitch.
Who wants a new friend?
Mr. Nice.
So did you recognize those signs, or did you find that out later?
I think because I was a lot younger, so I didn't know how to. I was confused. So then I was like, "Is it?" But then, and it was also because the girl was like playing with it too, right?
Right.
She was like using the same thing until like I was older. Then I realized that the difference between them two. Then I'd just be like, "Fuck this, I'm
See,
out."
and it's so tough because like, as a genuinely good guy, you lack that skill to recognize when you are put in that.
Yeah, because you kind of you give the benefit of the doubt in
Because
a
you never think you're
situation.
gonna
No,
get
because
played.
you're such a
Yeah.
genuine good person. You feel like this person is being just as genuine and good.
Yeah.
So you feel like you're gonna like get some sort of like something back from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're acting just as nice. And kind of thing. You feel like you're gonna get something back. You know? But at the end of the day, it's hard to gauge that kind of stuff with girls because girls are tricky creatures.
Yeah, and
You
like or you think like if you put in enough time to show them, then you can change their mind.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
But
you can save the hoe.
Yeah. No, you can save the hoe. But that's
You know what, though? I think it goes for guys.
exactly.
And girls. You know within the first 5 minutes of someone or meeting someone whether you want to sleep with them, whether you want to be friends with them, or whatever else.
Yeah.
If you want to marry them.
Or if it's like a middle.
Or did you already say that?
If you want to marry them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay, yeah.
Or yeah, sure.
Or like if you want.
Think so? Yeah.
Okay, maybe not married, but you know.
No,
like
the
you know the
fuck them or
chemistry.
not.
You know that
within the
chemistry.
within the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. You can kind of tell what's gonna happen.
Okay.
If it's gonna be like flirtatious, if you're gonna, you know.
Okay.
But did you
I
always
think
know that?
I think I
or-
should start applying that to my life so I can make better decisions in my life.
Or did you have to build that through time? Because I didn't, for sure. Like when I was younger, I didn't know, but like throughout time now.
I
now
think
do.
it's something I found out when I was older.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's a certain naivete that we have when we're younger.
Right.
Like, and especially when you're a genuine person, like you obviously don't think that people are, not deliberately, but that people might treat you that way. And like you don't think that a girl will lead you on in this way for this long.
Right.
Right? Especially if
Yeah.
you're doing something for them, right? You don't think about that when you're younger until you go through a bunch of shit and then you get cynical when you get older and then you can tell when someone's coming up to you, you're like, oh, you're a trickster.
Yeah. So you know what? I explained that wrong. I should have said you know that within like when you date somebody.
Okay.
You can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, not like you're like,
Okay.
hey, this is my buddy, like
Yeah.
Janice.
Okay.
And you're like, yo, I'm gonna fuck her. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah.
You're just a little.
See, the thing is, like, I don't know if it's through like life experience or not, but like, I'm just skeptical of everything.
Yeah.
Like when you meet people for the first time, type of thing, or like.
Yeah,
like you're
girl wise and stuff like that. I'm just so skeptical of everything.
of their
In
intention.
like what
Like,
sense?
they could, she could be the most genuine person. She'd been biggest sweetheart, but I'm still questioning her. Is that me just damaged?
I think so.
Probably.
Right?
I
I
think
think
that's just the cynicism, yeah.
I find out I do it more now too.
Right?
It's like, yo, you're being too nice right now.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah.
someone's too nice,
Yeah.
there's
And
question
you're
marks
like,
there.
yeah. It's
There's-
like, you crazy or you scheming?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
you know? Yeah, when someone's too nice, I'm like, okay, you're either really interested in me, you
That's
know,
usually the case though, right?
or this is truly how you are. But then when you knock that, like if you're like, okay, are you interested in me? That's why you're nice. But then you knock it, and you're like, you're not interested in me, but you're just really nice.
All right, so let me ask.
What
So
is
let me
that?
ask you guys this, okay? Have you? Okay, first of all, let me ask you guys first.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever had a girl way more interested in you than you have been in her?
Yes.
yeah.
And how did you deal with that exactly?
Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of like the one word answer, not very engaging.
Yeah.
Like kind of like,
Yeah. And have you ever been
R-bombs.
more interested in the guy than he was interested in you?
Yeah.
And how did he react to that? And how did he deal with like that kind of situation?
Again, it was the whole like. I mean, I could have interpreted it as him leading me on, but you know, sometimes when you get older, you think back about it differently. But at the time, I thought he was leading me on, but really, he was just being nice.
Yeah.
So like when I would reread, kind of, he was trying to send me signs. You know, he was being pretty dry with some of the answers. He was trying to be engaging just to like be a polite person, but he
Right.
was still dry with the answers. And if I
Right.
would try to hint like, oh yeah, I really want to try this place, and he doesn't grab onto that and be like, we should go there,
Right.
then that should have been
Yeah.
my cue to be like, okay, you know what, he's not really interested in hanging out.
And it's funny you say that because I feel like as a guy, like me hearing that from a girl, I feel like engaging in politeness is completely different.
What? Can you explain?
Yeah, like so maybe to you he's polite and like the way he's like responding to you kind of thing, right? Yeah. But engaging is a totally different definition to me. Like I'm actually trying to like get to know you. I'm interested in you.
Yeah.
It's not me being polite. It's me like.
But the
You know what I
engaging
mean?
thing can be different in that, you know, if me and him were messaging and he was responding very well to my responses, in that we can continue the conversation.
Okay.
That's then I notice, oh, he is being engaging. I can still continue this.
Okay.
But if I'm dropping hints where it's like
Right.
we are being engaging, but then I'm dropping hints like, oh, I really want to go out to eat here,
Right.
and he's not saying, let's do it, or blah blah.
So
it's like you
basically
don't
it's-
really want to hang out with me.
Yeah.
You just
So
you don't
basically-
mind chatting with me.
So
You don't
basically,
wanna
it's
hang
just
out.
like a bunch of like circumstantial situation.
It's everything's gonna have to be circumstantial,
Yeah.
only because everyone's so different, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
of course, yeah.
It's like, or what if he just likes the attention of someone messaging him? He just likes seeing like that he has a message on his phone, which is why he keeps a conversation going. But he has no interest in meeting up with me.
Right.
You know,
Gotcha.
like I've met a lot of guys and girls like that too. So it's like,
I gotcha.